welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today we have a Kenma X listener. If you're in the live chat, be respectful to the moderators, and let's go ahead and get into it. It's your 3rd anniversary with Kenma. The boy had never really been one for celebrations. You started dating back in your 2nd year of high school, but even then, dates and outings between the two of you had been uncommon. Kenma had always preferred the comfort of his own home, the noise of an old video game in the air, the firm weight of a controller in his hands, coupled of course with the sensation of you curled lazily up against him, face buried in the crook of his neck. Kenma has always preferred warmth and comfort and familiarity, so naturally his suggestion that morning came as a shock. "Let's go out," he murmurs, his cheek pressed up against your back. He had his arms wrapped around you, and the two of you were cuddled up on one side of your shared bed, the blanket, long neglected, as pulled by your feet. "Out," you say, sleep still riddles your voice, and it rasps on your throat. "Like on a date?" You feel his nod rather than see it, the movement slow against you. "For lunch, maybe." Your heart skips a beat, and you hope he can't hear it, pressed up against you. "Sure," you reply, leaning further back, and his arms pull you closer, wrapping firmer around your skin. "That sounds great, Kenma," he hums as he wraps his fingers around yours. Kenma's eyes are keen, watchful. They betray nothing of his thoughts, maintaining a calculated coolness as he scans you up and down. His pupils filter across your outfit. He pauses when he gets to your collar, taking a moment to stare at you intently. You squirm under his gaze. It's crooked. A hand reaches up, and you feel a tug on your neck as he adjusts the fabric. He's gentle in his motions, and you lean into the touch, the fleeting pressure of his fingertips against your collarbone. When he finishes, you clear your throat. "Thanks," you tell him, hoping he hasn't noticed the quickly rising flush in your cheeks. "You look nice," he remarks, stuffing his hands into the pockets of his hoodie. There's a familiar slouch to his posture. His hair is combed and falls neatly over his face. He looks clean, put together. The compliment is simple, but it has you grinning like a school kid with a crush. "So do you reply. He lets out an amused huff. He takes you to a ramen shop just by the shopping district. There's a line that's snaked out its doors. "Kuro suggested this," he mutters. You don't miss the faint sheepishness in his voice. After some time, the waitress peers her head out to call you two in. As you two take a seat by the booth by the door, it wasn't the most romantic place by any means. Small and packed and bustling, but the food smells great. And his hand is warm, the one that's holding yours, so you have no complaints. That, coupled with Kuro's recommendation, you trusted the boy's taste. You do most of the ordering. Kenma wants to show you ramen with less garlic, and you ask the waitress for less noodles in his portion. He's a child, he never finishes it, you tell her, and she laughs as she scrawls down the order on her notepad. "I'll be right back with your food," she tells you, smiling. You chirp a quick thank you, and Kenma nods his head by the way of thanks. "So," you say, turning to the boy, his hair tied up in a ponytail now, likely in anticipation of the meal to come. His hands are busy splitting open the wooden chopsticks. "I didn't think you'd want to go out today." He blinks up at you once, then twice. "I wanted ramen," is his reply. "Is that all?" You laugh, leaning towards him. He eyes you suspiciously. "Are you testing me?" he asks, one eyebrow quirked up. "Maybe," you say, smiling at him. "There must be some reason my homebody boyfriend is taking me out today." You put a finger to your chin in a mock pensiveness. "Could it be a special day?" "I wonder," Kenma mutters, though you didn't miss the upward twitch of his lips. Just then the waitress returns, 2 steaming bowls in hand. "Thanks for waiting," she sets them down before the both of you. The smell of the pork broth is intoxicating. Kenma bows his neck. "Let's eat," he says, and you roll your eyes. The conversation drops as the two of you dig in, and you make a mental note to thank Kuro later. Kenma's hand is warm around yours as you exit the restaurant. I want to go somewhere, he says. Your shock culminates as a knowing smirk. Full of surprises, aren't you? Ha ha, he deadpans, his hair over his eyes again, hiding his expression. He starts walking then, and much to your surprise, he heads in the opposite direction of your home. You're sure today isn't a special day, right? He huffs and speeds up his pace in response. You have to slightly jog to keep up with him. Eventually, the two of you arrive at the nearby park. He drags you towards a wooden bench and points at it. Wait here. You furrow your eyebrows, but comply, seating yourself on the bench and crossing your legs. Where are you going? The toilet. He shoves his hands in his pockets, and you can see his fingers sliding beneath the fabric. You're a bad liar, Kenma. No, I need to pee. Have fun peeing then. He smiles. Thanks. He returns minutes later with 2 ice cream cones in hand. You said you were going to pee? I did, he says, plopping down next to you with a sigh. He hands you the cone in his left hand, a creamy dark chocolate, your favorite. A part of you is surprised that he remembered your order. I wanted ice cream on the way back. His own cone is a simple vanilla. He takes a small bite out of the side. He comes away with a drop of ice cream on his nose. You chuckle and reach out to wipe it away with your thumb. Sure, Kenma, you say. For good measure, you lean in and press a kiss to the tip of his nose. His eyes flutter shut as you do. When you pull away and lap at your own ice cream, it's just as you like it. You let out an appreciative sigh and lean towards him, so that your shoulders touch. Got anything else planned for today's occasion, pudding boy? You tease. His eyes narrow. Why are you insulting me? I just brought you ice cream. Do you though? His eyes roll and the movement slow and drawn out. Then, to your surprise, he reaches his hand into his pocket. Hold out your hand. Please don't put a worm on me, Kenma. I don't have a worm with me. He sounds amused. Close your eyes. Nodding, you shut your eyes closed and somewhat tentatively stretch out your palm towards him. Something falls against your skin with a jingle. You can open them now. It's a charm in the shape of a cat. You close your fist around it and pull it towards your chest. When you catch sight of him, he's looking expectantly at you, fiddling with his fingers. You lean closer. Thank you, you whisper up at him. He doesn't reply, but he leans towards you, perching his chin atop your head. You're sure today's not a special day, right? You practically feel the roll of his eyes. If I say it is, will you stop asking? Maybe. Happy anniversary, listener. Alright, so that's the end of this one. I hope you enjoyed. If you're in the live chat, thank the moderators. Otherwise, music link, fanfic link, Discord link, and thumbnail art link are all in the description. Go check those out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!